Wow, you're so stunning. You know that song Shining on Moana?
Shiny?
Shining.
It's shiny.
Oh, shiny. Well, either way, you're shiny right now. So.
Oh, okay. Thanks. You guys know that's Dustin's favorite song.
It is. I like it. I like it a lot.
The favorite. We probably watch Moana once, if not twice, a week.
Multiple times a day.
Occasionally. Dustin, why don't you describe our family to all of our followers?
Okay, so essentially, I am the alpha male. I'm Dustin. I am literally like the coolest dad you'll ever know. That's Boomer.
Boomer thinks so.
Boomer D. Nelson back here. He's gonna go play football for Oklahoma University. Go Sooners. Woo! This is Brielle. There she is. She is the sweetest little housewife you could ever ask for. She is the birth giver of Boomer. The birth giver. I'm the sperm giver. She is the birth giver. Alright, now we got all that. We also have a lovable dog named Finn, which everyone hates except for me because she runs away from everyone else and not me. I'm the only one that pets her and gives her water and feeds her and clothes her and all these things.
And she also eats everything.
Which is great because you don't have to buy dog food.
You still do.
And she gets you free turkeys.
Only because she killed the neighbors.
It was good turkey though. And it was free. All we had to do was face them at church.
Yep. That was a fun one.
It was. Especially when I was his home teacher. But I never went. So we just got done playing a game with Brielle's family. They love game nights because they're so good at them. Even
I
though,
don't know about good, but we do
even
like
though every time we play with them, her family cheats. Multiple times tonight did her sister cheat. And we had to go back and help her and yada 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 because she cheated. Her brother Bizkel cheated because he always talks about what cards he has and oh, I wish you had these ones. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater.
No, listen.
Linda, listen.
They don't cheat.
On purpose.
On purpose. They. Sorry, he just passed a cop and his speed just a little bit.
I'm going too over.
But they just don't understand or they forget. So they do something and then they're like, oh yeah, I can't do that. And so Dustin considers it cheating because they can't do it.
It is cheating. If you were to go in a casino and do that, you'd get your butt kicked out.
How many times today did you accidentally show me your cards?
Like once.
That's cheating.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Oh look, Brielle, there's a moo cow right there.
I love moo cows.
Did you know she's terrified of moo cows?
Petrified.
Terrified.
Okay, listen.
We went on a hike yesterday, and there was a bunch of cows on our hike, and Brielle peed herself just a little bit.
No, listen.
Yeah, when she saw the bull, she peed herself just a little bit.
Listen, when I was little, I got charged by a bull, okay?
We're talking moo cow bull, not a bull elk.
No.
A moo cow.
A moo cow bull.
Just
But
clarify that from our previous one. We were talking about elk.
No, listen. So I got charged by one, and yes, there was a fence in between us, but it was like this baby fence that wouldn't have done nothing. And I'm pretty sure it was electric, but the electricity was turned off. So it really.
How do you know it was turned off?
Because
Did you pee on it?
No.
Well, how do you know
then?
then?
I knew the farmer, and I'm pretty sure the fence was broken.
I'm pretty sure it worked.
Anyway, so I'm kind of scared. They kind of freak me out because they're so big and they could really do some damage if they wanted to. So we're on our hike yesterday, and I was fine because there was just a bunch of little cows, and I was cautious, so I wasn't really scared. I was cautious, and there was some heifers, and they were kind of scary, not really though. But then I turn, and there's a huge bull, like literally probably 15 feet from me. It was huge. So I'm paranoid about this bull, and I'm like staring it down, trying to walk around it, and then I turn and Dustin's looking at something and he's kind of got a smirk on his face. And
Me and Boomer are looking at something. Boomer's not scared.
and I turn, and there is literally a cow right there. Like, so I got a little scared, but I was fine. And then I just made us walk the long way around the cows on the way back.
And did we find anything? Nothing.
No.
Although, we did stop a forest fire.
We did, because some idiot left a fire going in the middle of a dry field.
So what do? We put water bottles on it, and I peed on it to dismiss it.
It's true. You looking for our antelope?
Yeah, it's not here.
We saw an antelope in Preston, Idaho. Like, how weird is that? There's no antelopes here. But we've seen it 2 times.
Twice. Dose for you non-Americans. Dose.
Oh gosh.
Oh, gee willikers. So Brielle's, for those of you that don't know, Brielle's little sister, Berkeley. Thank goodness it's not Berkeley Merkley, because that'd be awful.
Oh my gosh.
But she plays volleyball up in Rangeley, Colorado.
Go Spartans.
She's kind of good.
But more than kinda, she's pretty good.
She's pretty good.
She's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to pick her up for my team, but that's okay. Anyways, we're driving home, and sure enough, Brielle sees a bighorn sheep.
No, it was
But-
ram. Are they the same thing?
They're the same.
It was
freaking thing,
huge.
but
It was
nobody
huge.
else saw it,
No, listen.
and it was right on the road.
Listen. No, it was probably 10, 15 yards away from the road. We're driving down this road, and I'm looking out the window, just looking around, and there's this big, huge butt, and I'm like, that's a cow, and it's in a weird place. There's no, fences or anything. And then we get going, and we pass it, and it's got those curly horns, and it was huge. It was awesome.
Was it a Tatanka?
It was a ram.
It's a Tatanka?
It was a ram.
What's a ram?
I don't know, a sheep with big horns.
Oh, you mean like the truck? You saw a truck?
No.
Oh, I see those all the time. Boomer's looking out the window because he thinks his mom's crazy.
No, he is just kind of confused.
Which is
We're
funny.
talking to-
No, it's funny because she saw the bighorn sheep, and then the next day she sees a freaking antelope. But I saw the antelope too, so that one's real. Bighorn sheep, no witnesses, we'll never know.
It was. I would swear on my life. I really would.
Swearing your baby's life.
I would, but I'm not going to, just because you shouldn't do that.
So you're saying you're not 100% certain?
I am 100% certain.
All right, when we go to heaven, everyone gather around your big screens and witness Brielle looking at the bighorn sheep.
It really was. I cheered in the car. I was like, "Whoa, that was the best thing I've ever seen!" It really happened.
Yeah, it was great. Really enjoyed it. We also saw a coyote that trip.
We did, and lots of antelope, but that was in Colorado, so
Yeah. So we play this game.
cooler.
Every time we go on a drive, we see who can find the most animals. Because Brielle's this super PETA person.
What does that mean?
It's people eating tasty animals.
Oh.
PETA.
Really, I just got good eyes. He's jealous of how well I can spot animals.
She can spot an animal. She can spot a fly on an elephant's butt 56,000 yards away.
Maybe a little over exaggerated.
Oh, yeah, maybe
But
a
I
little.
got a pretty good eye.
She's got. All right, yeah. Let's just quit with the eye jokes, okay? I saw something, but it was demeaning towards me. But anyways, you don't need good eyes for that. Hey, look, there's sheep right there. Hey, is that your bighorn sheep?
Nope, that's
Oh.
a bass sheep.
Also, Boomer does not like that sound.
No, Boomer, when he was little, he used to cry, with animal noises. We have a video that you would, moo or bah, and he
We'll
would
post
just,
it. Don't worry.
"Ah!" He would just cry and cry and cry and cry.
Bah. So those of you who don't know, we live in Logan, Utah right now. You just live in Preston, Idaho, and we're Napoleon Dynamite is made. And then I'm from Idaho Falls, so we lived there this summer with my parents. But we just, yeah. Anyways, We just passed Pepperidge, where we get Goldfish dirt cheap, and Casper's Ice Cream, where we get Fat Boys dirt cheap. So if you don't live in
Yummy,
this,
yummy, yummy, yummy.
yeah, just think about that. We live in like the greatest place ever.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Good place.
So Brielle, why don't you tell them how we met?
How we met?
Yeah.
So, my Uncle Terry.
Terry's a boy.
Yes.
He's an uncle.
Uncle, as I said that.
Where's he from?
Texas.
What's happening in Texas?
There's a hurricane.
And what's happening to all the roads?
They're way flooded.
Disappearing!
Oh my gosh. Anyway, my grandpa just passed away, and so they were all up from Texas, and they wanted to go on like a group date, and so they're like, you find some girls for my boys, and me and my sister, and him and his boys will find, because they know a lot of people, they hunt with everyone. They're really cool. But anyway, so they would find us somebody to go on the date with, and so they thought of Dustin, and they showed me his picture, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
No, really, she's like, dang, girl, he's so cute. Look at that butt in those jeans.
No, really, they couldn't find a good picture. It was like him with an animal or something, and he was in a hoodie, so really I could just, see his face.
Either way, I'm adorable.
But anyway, so they called him, and they're like, hey, we have this girl, you should go on a date with us, we're all gonna go on a group date. And he was like, oh, sorry, I have a girlfriend. Come to find out they were on the date, and he got in lots of trouble that night.
We were about ready to watch Hunger Games on the Xbox, and they ruined my night.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so then that was just over, whatever, done with. I didn't get to go on the group date.
I did go to the funeral, though, and I saw her cry.
No, he didn't. He just
Yes, I
said
did.
he did.
She was on the stand, she was crying.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I did look for you, though. I looked for you.
3-4 months down the road, I had a text from my cousin Tate, which is Terry's son. And he goes, hey, are you single right now? And I'm like, yes I am. And he goes, oh, awesome. Well, this guy wants your number. And come to find out it was him. And it was right about 4th of July. We ended up going on a date.
It was actually the 3rd of July, so I texted her.
3rd of July.
Well, actually, Tate texted her because I was busy with my nephew.
But yeah, so then he texted me, and we ended up hanging out the next week. We hung out like every day for the next weekend. And I was working in Boise at the time, and so then I ended up quitting kind of early and coming home so I could spend more time with him.
That's not true. You missed the part. I went to Alaska,
He did
which
go to
was
Alaska.
freaking great. Thank you, Keith. So I didn't talk to her for an entire week. Okay? But her stupid cousin Tate was texting her. So he screwed me. So don't trust, you can't trust him. Don't trust him.
But yeah, so then we kind of hit things off pretty fast. Got married, met July, got engaged in September, married by
On
November.
Labor Day, we got Labor Day, that's Monday.
Yeah?
That's tomorrow. Nope, next Monday.
Yes,
Next Monday, Labor Day.
That's when we got engaged.
And then we got married when?
November 21st.
And then we had a baby when?
November 29th.
You were pregnant when we were married?
No.
We weren't married yet? Oh my
The
goodness.
next year.
Oh,
The next year.
okay. Oh, geez. I was like, oh.
And he's Boomer, and he's the cutest baby in the world. Ask anybody.
He has earlobes, though. I do not, so we're still questioning if it's mine or not. Time will tell.
Is. Definitely is. He looks just like his dad.
Adorable. Sexy.
You're such. Anyway, that's us. We're kind of cool. Dustin's going to Utah State. Just stay at home with my baby.